find everything from art to history.
The unusual, older European material.
What I collect is actually looking for the postmark.
Today we have a stamp bourse. It's just an opportunity for stamp collectors to get together.
Gathered in this room, a group of people passionate about postage.
I fell in love with Swiss stamps.
I'm looking through the face value.
This is an album only for Great Britain.
It can be a very community-oriented thing.
The show, hosted by the Central Oregon Stamp Club, offers a chance for collectors and dealers to discover hidden gems.
See if I can see any older stuff down here.
Club member Terry Shaw's niche, covers, postmarked mail.
If you have what's a really rare postmark in a town that only existed for a few years in, say, the 1880s, then that's a pretty good postmark. I get intrigued by the history. That's why I like reading a little bit about the town.
The past, a through line for these collectors.
Whether it's different people, that are important to that country, geography, you can learn about land disputes.
Whichever country moved in and acquired territory then issued its own stamps for postal service. And what they would frequently do is use the stamps of the country that they're occupying.
Discovery that goes deeper than finding a perfectly perforated piece of paper.
History that got put on a stamp that may not be part of the curriculums right now that they get curious about, and we go look up and they learn something new.
And speaking of history, here's the OG of stamps.
It's a 1 penny stamp.
Issued by the UK in 1840, the penny black featuring Queen Victoria is considered the world's first postage stamp.
One of the first stamps I bought when I started my collection.
Dennis Wood picked up the hobby at age 12.
So that would have been 70 years ago. I have another one for France, another one for Germany.
Stamps, reminding us of the dark times in history, as well as commemorating the bright spots of our past. Down the street at the post office, the times have changed. Fewer letters.
Now that, people don't mail as much, it gets really hard to find some of the modern stuff.
More packages.
You don't often receive a package anymore or anything with a stamp on it.
Putting philatelists in a pinch for their product.
The internet and email communication has really reduced the number of covers. I've heard stories of some kids don't even know where to buy stamps.
Yeah, most people my age text and email.
Not these kids.
They're pumpkins. Pumpkins.
This club works to get everyone involved.
It's just a fun family thing. It's a very honest thing to do. Yes.
Cool stamp.
Most of these collectors got their start at a young age.
I got into stamp collecting when I was 8 from my grandfather.
When I was about 10 years old, I developed a real interest in geography because it was a way to visit and have an experience with all of those places without traveling to them.
Young to old, it is the king of hobbies, so they say.
While some might toss this stuff out like junk mail.
They look at it as it's a piece of paper.
For these stamp gatherers,
It's so much more. It's history, it's geography, it's art, it's getting to have fun collecting, it's finding new things.
postal history
You never know what kind of images you're going to find on a stamp.
is a first-class discovery. In Redmond, Steve Kaufman, Central Oregon Daily News.
Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you don't miss out on more videos from Central Oregon Daily News. And for more news from the high desert, just visit centraloregondaily.com.